Hey guys, how's it going? This is Scott. Now I got something on Google Earth. It's just going to blow your mind, guys. It's going to blow your mind. And it goes all the way back to 1942, February 25th. Now, on February 25th, these large, oval, disc-like, silvery objects, a whole fleet of them, were flying over the ocean over Los Angeles. Okay, this is during World War II. America just got into World War II at that time, okay? And these objects were flying over Los Angeles. And they started getting shot at by American artillery. They started shooting them left and right. They put these spotlights on them, and they lit them up, and they just started firing and hammering these things, and none of them went down. And they just kept flying. They kept flying like there were mosquitoes bothering them. They didn't care. So what I'm saying is, I grew up in Los Angeles, okay, East Los Angeles, and my mother was there too, and she grew up there. And she told me about the Battle of Los Angeles. And these objects, she said, were round, silvery, very huge, like 50 meters. And these objects were undestroyable. She said they were hit so many times, but none of the hits from the giant artillery guns, anti-aircraft guns, none of them took them down. None of them did any damage. They did damage to cars and stuff when the pieces fell down of the artillery itself, but nothing really happened. Now let's look. Now, Battle of Los Angeles was really extraordinary and absolutely amazing. And my mom told me so much about it and how she heard it, and she ran outside to see what was going on, and she saw the objects and they were being hit, but nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. And she said it was a cover-up, that those were actual UFOs, and that they tried to cover up, saying they're balloons, saying they're nothing. But the thing is, if they're balloons, they would have been destroyed. Now look at these objects I found. I found some objects here and there. And these objects happen to be not too far from my old home, the place where I was born, Los Angeles, California. Yeah, that's right. Los Angeles, California. I was born in East LA. This is on the outskirts over here near, looks like, where is it? Well, it's on the outskirts anyway. So there's some UFOs over here, UFOs over here, UFOs over here, and UFOs over here. And I couldn't find, there should be something between, but I just couldn't find it. So maybe you could find some more over there. But let's take a close look at these things. It's absolutely amazing. Look at the neighborhood this thing is over, guys. Look at the neighborhood this is over. Look at this. Let's take the Google ruler and measure how big this thing is. What? It kind of curved. 50 meters. Okay, let's make sure this is right. Measure the area down here. 47 meters. Cool. Okay, so the size of this UFO is about right. And it says about 50 meters. Let's round it off to 50 meters. That is so awesome, guys. And it's just flying over the neighborhood. And people don't even notice because, well, it's 2003. I don't know. People just don't look up anymore. You know what I'm saying? Look at this one. Look at that. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And it's huge. But let's measure this one too. Okay, go across. Whoa. Guys, the line just curved. 50 meters. Let's do this again. Let's do this. Oh, did I do it? Okay. About 50 meters again, 51. Awesome. And it curved because Google knows that this object is rounded. How awesome. See, it's not flat. It's not an anomaly or a figment of my imagination. It is actually there. Now I marked 2 UFOs. I guess there's only one there. Okay. So let's go over here. Now I think they're more of a disc shape than anything. Now, I couldn't find anything in here. I found some over there, and I thought, well, there should be some in here. Maybe you can search through here and find them. But I found one over here that really stood out, guys. Look at this. Down in this canal area, there is a UFO. And look, it's so transparent. You could see the water right through it, guys. And it's right near the power lines. Look at these power lines. You can see those power lines. What's this UFO doing near the power lines? I think it's tapping into the communication networks. I think it's trying to learn, download all the information it can about us, because we are the alien species to them, whether they're AI, whether they're living creatures, whether they're plant-based, animal-based, or who knows what based. But look at that. That's just absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can find another one over here. Yes, right over here. This time it's tilted and looks more like a disc. Wow, look at that. It's kind of an oval shaped. It's kind of oval shaped. And it's in the hills. It's over the hill area. Wow. Let's take a measurement of this one, because I just want to see this. How long is this thing? It's bending weird. It says 60 meters this way. But this way, it's 55 meters. Wow. Why is it bending like that? Look at this line, how it's bending around oddly. That is really weird. Okay, let's clear that. Let's see the next UFO. Like I said, I believe these all to be the same type of UFOs seen in 1942, February 25th, called the Battle of Los Angeles. Now let's find the next one. Oh, right over here. Okay. Now there's a big gap between this one and that one. You might want to check for yourself, see if you could find something. I did my best to look around, but I'm pretty sure that I probably missed another 4 or 5 of these things. Look at that, guys. Absolutely beautiful. And everyone says, oh, fuzzy picture, must be fake. Fuzzy picture, fuzzy video. Guys, it's fuzzy again. It must be the propulsion, just like they said. Some kind of fuzziness caused by the propulsion device. It's like in the desert. I used to live in Needles, California desert for about 2 years. And you'd see these mirages over the freeway when they're too hot. It actually looked like ocean water. And it was fuzzy, just like this. Same thing. Around the edge is a kind of a mirage warping of the visual area. It's just absolutely amazing. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Right up here. Now, I just made a post about this on Twitter a few minutes ago. I said, let's play a game. Can you find the object? And believe it or not, one of my followers found it. They found it. I didn't think they would. It's kind of hard to see because it's so white over here. It blends into the surroundings so well. Look at this. Even over here, it blends into the pink of the surroundings a little bit. Absolutely amazing. Come over here. Really hard to see it, guys. Really hard. But I bet you anything, Google Earth sees it. Now, I already took this and looked at it and had it enlarged and everything. It was just kind of cool. Look at that. It curves. Okay. Let's zoom out. Go to the next one, guys. Let's go to the next one. Don't slow down, Scott. Keep going. Keep going. I hear you. I hear you. I'm on it. Look at this. This one's over the freeway. Checking them out. Checking out the CHP, the California Highway Patrol down below. What is this line? What is this line? It seems to be like it's maybe a loop line or something. Contrail? Is that coming from the UFO itself? I believe it might be. It does look like it could be. But I didn't see that tail anywhere else. I didn't see that tail anywhere else. So I really don't know. Is that coming from the UFO itself? Or is that a glitch or on the computer on the computer screen of the Google Earth itself? Because over here the freeway kind of drops a little bit. That's kind of weird. And it doesn't do that. In real life it just goes straight over. So that's kind of weird how it's curved down a little bit. Maybe this did a fast loop or was moving quickly, or maybe it's dropping something or doing some kind of a scan over this area of the neighborhood. Guys, absolutely amazing. Undeniable proof UFOs exist and that these are the UFOs from 1942 Battle of Los Angeles. Here's another one. I didn't even bother to count how many there are. I don't know. Maybe 8, maybe 10, maybe more. You could probably find more, though. After I showed you where these are, you could probably find these objects for yourself. Oh, I don't want to save it. I just want to, I want to measure it correctly, and I didn't do that very well. 43 is hard to do. Hard to measure this one because of the fuzziness around the edge. I can't tell where the edge is, can you? Just crazy cool. And look at this little cul-de-sac over here. Hey, I'm living in a cul-de-sac. Looking up, getting a suntan, and suddenly you see this 50-meter UFO above you. And you turn to your wife, or you go inside the house. Hey, Mom, guess what I saw? Guess what I saw? They're not going to believe you. They're not going to believe you. No one believes you, even if you have photos or video anymore. So look at that. Look at that. There it is again. Or maybe it's a different one. This could be an entire fleet of UFOs. I don't think these are tied together or anything. They look like they're flying together in unison, like flight formation, like military flight formation, just like you might see military jets do. Guys, this is so amazing to me. This is just so amazing. Is this the last one? Is this the last one? Yeah, it sure is. Oh, baby. One more. Yeah. Okay. Scott's coming in. Scott's coming in. Oh, beautiful. Right over the neighborhood of these homes with red roofs. That is so cool. Look at that. Guys, this one really stands out. Glad I saved this one for last. I didn't even know I had it. This is so cool. Guys, look at that. How big can I make this baby? How big can it go? Now, you're saying, Scott, what's it look like in other time zones? Now, remember, I came down here, hit this little time machine, came up here and hit this machine here. It's on 12/2003. Now, if you're on any other time, you won't see these probably. Now, look at that. That's 2004, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2006, 2006, 2007, 2009. People just left my video. 2009, 2011. I keep skipping because it's just bored. I don't want to bore you going through all this garbage. Let's just jump to the end of it. Okay, here we are. This is the current one right here. This is how it looks with no time machine and everything. That's how it is today. Well, probably sometime this year. Now let's go back to 2003. 2003. No, 2000. Yes, right there. 2003, guys. 2003. We scored a UFO. Okay, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. I'll make more videos for you very soon. Tell me your thoughts about these UFOs. Have you ever seen anything like it before? It's just absolutely mind-blowing to me that these things exist and how much related they are to the description I read in the newspaper, in the news, from my mother of the 1942 Battle of Los Angeles UFOs. Scott C. Waring, UFO Sightings Daily, signing out. Like and subscribe.